Imagine being the most decorated name in poker and busting out of the world's biggest tournament to the Diaper Guy? Find out more on this week's edition of Type Poker News.
The nominations are out. Who's your pick to join you in the Poker Hall of Fame this year?
I mean, Brian Rast, I was going to give him all 10 points unless Mike the Mouth Matusow won that tournament. Because it's also about timing of who gets in, right? There's a timing thing. There are some people that are just first ballot Hall of Famers. You put Negreanu in.
Now, we appreciate Phil taking a second to sit down with us, but with all due respect, it is our job to report the tea, and by God, it is piping hot. We've seen a lot of mixed reviews of Phil's grand entrance, showing up 3 hours late for day one of the main event with Jungle Man, his ferocious lion. And look, that's all well and good. Helmuth has made a trademark out of these entrances, and it's become a spectacle that's supported by the WSOP as a part of the event at large. But how do you go through all these theatrics only to be busted out 2 days in by the Diaper Guy?
Can he get lucky and stay alive?
Good game, Phil. Sir.
Good game. We've got our answer.
Nice hand.
And it's no.
Good battle.
As Nick Rigby claims the most decorated of pelts
game,
in all of poker.
Good
17-time bracelet winner who picked one up this summer already, Phil Hellmuth, showing some sportsmanship.
Very nice.
And of course, TP correspondents were on the ground to witness what followed when the pride of Pittsburgh, Nicholas Diaper Guy Rigby, busted out Phil with his hometown crew on the rail.
Your boy in the blue over here, he just busted Phil Hellmuth.
The quote-unquote battle of the century. He's ransacking this whole table. It's a massacre. He bagged 1,000 chips for every pound he weighs, dude.
Can you bring us through the hand?
Someone, I believe, opened under the gun. I flat out with ace-10 of spades. Phil called out of the small blind. We flopped top two. Ace-10, 9 was a flop with 2 diamonds. Phil checked, I believe. I believe under the gun also checked. Under the gun may have raised. I don't remember. But either way, I flatted the flop. So did Phil. Then the turn was a blank with the 2 hearts. He checked. I bet 36K. He went all in with bottom 2. So still a little bit of a sweat, but.
How do you feel about the peanut gallery here?
They should be louder.
Half these people, they should be at the baccarat table.
Don't you worry. Even with a Helmuth departure, the stars were certainly still out for the main event. We had footballers like Sergio Aguero, and we had footballers like Richard Seymour. Adam 22 is making headlines these days. We just have a little too much pride to talk about why he's trending, so we just stuck to the poker.
Okay, with Adam 22, how's your day one so far, man?
Pretty good, just did the first 2 hours. Lost 1 large hand, won a lot of small hands, so I'm about even-ish.
Mm-hmm. So there's a time in your life where poker was your main income source, correct?
Yeah.
And so, now that you found success in the entertainment industry, how is it, playing poker now? Is there a lot less stress on you? Are you just playing for fun?
Yeah, it is kind of a weird feeling to think I'm playing a $10,000 tournament, and it feels like I'm just playing whatever, because it's not really, the money's not really much of a concern. But yeah, poker was super stressful when that was my main thing, so it's kind of,
So do you play a lot looser that way if this is just something fun for you?
No, I mean, I try to play every spot as good as I can so that I can, send it to the pros that I talk to and see what they think of it. So I don't really donk it up too much. I'm trying to play well.
We even got to talk to the always confident King Ryan Garcia. Now, Ryan may have taken his first L in the ring, but he was looking damn good on the felt.
And I'm here with Ryan Garcia. Ryan, you're in the money with a decent stack right now. What do you make of your performance thus far?
I've been playing real good. I'm not gonna lie. I'm locked in. I just know that I'm gonna run good. I'm gonna run hot, make the final table, and then win the whole thing. It's gonna be amazing.
Hell yeah, man.
Yeah, yes, sir.
Any comparisons you can make between poker and boxing?
It's all about instincts and skill. That's the perils of boxing and poker. So.
Hell yeah, appreciate it, man.
Sure.
Good luck.
Speaking of podcasters and absolutely yoked dudes, Doug Polk made an appearance in the main.
Day one was an absolute roller coaster for you from the moment you got in your car. Can you just bring us through the whole day?
Yeah, so, I was in my own world, driving along, stopped at an intersection, someone hits me from behind. So it was kind of surreal to have to deal with a car accident on day one specifically, but got information, got down here, kind of put it behind me, ready to focus on the poker, and I think I played pretty well day one. So Really, like, you play the hand you're dealt in the game of life, and small car accident, nothing too big. Excited to be here for the main.
Polk was grinding WSOP by day and crushing the Vegas cash game scene by night. Seen here on Big Bet once again, having the privilege of sharing the felt and some quality time with the beloved Matt Berkey.
Do you realize how dumb you sound? You're saying the coaches.
It's a strong argument.
The coaches on our site aren't our coaches. Is your argument?
I'm saying that there's a big difference between one-off courses and the product that you generally sell, which is a monthly subscription to the lab.
Dude, your point is just so stupid. It's almost hard to believe you're making it, but then I have to remember that it's you, so I can understand.
Wow.
Now to one of the most bizarre stories from the WSOP. In the main event, a player from China who was short on English handed a note to every player at the table requesting not to raise during his very first big blind, as he was close to the bubble and just wanted to make the cashes. The player also stated that making the cash would help him pay for school and take his girlfriend on a vacay. So cute. Too bad poker does not care about your feelings. In fact, in the great words of Eric Persson, poker is pain, and pain was inflicted as a competitor jammed on him firsthand. Luckily for Gao, he held in there and still made his cash. Gao, I hope you get the chance to treat your girl nicely. That's it for this week's Tight Poker News. You've seen the clips and you know we're on the ground at the World Series of Poker. So follow our socials for more great content from Vegas and for the latest in poker news, tips, game guides, and more. Check us out at tightpoker.com.